Hey, what's up, you guys? We're back again with another vehicle. This replaced the Toyota Tacoma that we had previously with the LS swap. And the vehicle that we had planned to replace the Tacoma, the deal didn't go through. So last night we went ahead and picked this up. And this is a 4.0 95 XJ 4x4 with the automatic transmission. We've had a couple of these in the past. They have all been 2 doors. This is our first 4-door XJ. And as you guys can see, it's in pretty good condition. It hasn't been modified, and we're in SoCal, so we paid a pretty penny, but it's in good condition, so that kind of justified the price for it. The tires are from 2020, original 15-inch wheels. All 4 tires. The paint is in decent condition. It's not perfect by any means, but it's in pretty good shape still. No rust, except for that little spot right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna show you guys all around. So they put these 4x4 emblems on there, which are gonna come off. The original sticker's still underneath, but it was painted black. I don't know why. So the body's pretty straight, other than a couple of dings and stuff. So this is the engine bay 4.0, and I'm gonna start right here. So the battery doesn't look too old. They replaced these power cables. It's a bit messy, so we're gonna work on this. You can see the cable showing a little bit, just zip tied, and then the original cables are still here. So these always have problems with the battery terminal. I believe it has a new compressor for the AC. The AC works on this Jeep, so that's a big plus. What else? The valve cover might be leaking a little bit. I don't know. We just put a little bit of oil in there because it does have an oil leak. So I don't know if that's what's showing right there. It has cruise control, but it doesn't turn on. So we're gonna check the fuses and relays on that. What else? Brake fluid might be a little dirty. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. That's gonna be flushed out. Last night we drove, I want to say probably 30 miles, 40 miles, doing 85 on the freeway, no problem, no death wobble at all. The shocks are blown, so we're gonna replace all 4 shocks. We're gonna do the rear main seal and the oil pan gasket because that's leaking. So this whole axle has to be removed in order for us to get to that, just to make it a little easier on us. What else? For the rear, like I said, the shocks are gonna be replaced. It does have like a kind of like not a clunky noise, but sort of like a clunky noise. I don't know if it's a spare tire. We're gonna check that soon. This is the interior. So it's power windows and power locks. All the windows go down except for that one right there. It has 165,000 miles. We drove roughly 70 miles last night. Original radio, and it works, so that's pretty cool. You rarely find these with the original radio. 4x4 automatic. Has an spare gas tank key, gas cap key, and this is my light, my shirt, cup holders. This back door works when it wants to. We have to grease up the this mechanism, and we're gonna take off the door panel and get back there and grease it all up, make sure it works properly. There's no rust on here. This is the back seat. So the headliner, like always, it's sagging. Well, it's not sagging completely, but it has a couple of rips. Needs a good cleaning. cargo space. I don't think it's the spare tire, but you could hear a clunk when you go over the couple of bumps and stuff. But it's not this. It's pretty clean back here. This has to be replaced because the clips broke. The actual tab broke on the plastic. It's in pretty good condition though, so we might hold it with the screw right here. We're not sure yet. Hopefully we'll find a replacement for it in good condition as well. It doesn't have the rear defroster. It came like this without the rear defroster. Okay, so this door is the one with the issue. It does not open. We looked online earlier today and we have to remove this and kind of, you know, mess with it. Maybe this one. And we also have to replace this trim right here. And one thing we noticed last night is that whoever had this Jeep before painted these little spots right here with the marker or something. I don't know why he would do that, but he went ahead and painted all, like, anything that showed that wasn't black, he painted it black. So the window goes up and down right here, but it doesn't have the buttons. I don't know if they're in there or not. We're gonna figure that out. We have to remove this, the door panel, and get back there, see what's going on with that. And also this window, it doesn't lock with the, I mean, you could hear it lock and all, but you can't get it to open even if it's unlocked. We messed with it a little bit, but we haven't really put any time into figuring that out yet. So this is gonna be a daily for us. I really doubt we're gonna lift it. If we do, we might just do like a 2-inch with 31s or something like that, but I really doubt it. We want to keep it as it is. Just fix the little things, you know, that it has going on. There's a couple of dents right there. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. There's a couple of small dents right there. Maybe, you know, get those fixed, keep it as clean as possible, maybe get it buffed out and stuff like that. Let us know if you guys are interested in these videos for this Jeep. We'll record the process of fixing it or replacing whatever needs to be replaced. If you guys want to see these videos, let me show you guys underneath the vehicle. So you can see there's no rust, just some mud right there. Looks like the cat has been replaced. Hopefully it passes smog. I don't know if you guys can see the oil leak right there, but it has a oil leak. It's a pretty big oil leak. Like there's some oil dripping on the floor already. So that has to get addressed like ASAP. And one thing I forgot to show you guys on the interior is the seats. So this one looks like it's in decent shape. It's a little torn right here. That one has a little more damage. And then that back seat, that corner right there, it's also ripped. So we have to find these seats. The sun visors, also they're flapping right here, so we have to find 2 sun visors. Hopefully we could find a key fob with the little module, so we could get that to work. Let me turn it on for you guys. The engine is pretty healthy. Oh, so these are the keys. This is for the ignition and this is for the gas cap. So it's a 95, that's why it has this steering wheel. 95 and 96 have this style cruise control buttons, but they don't come on. I think it should show right there. It doesn't come on. It doesn't have the vents also. Forgot to show you that. The temperature going uphill last night, no issues at all. Hitting 85 going uphill, even slowing down a little bit. The temperature was right below 210, so that's good. Gas gauge works, RPMs work. What else? I showed you guys the mileage already. The oil pressure stays at 40. Once you stop at a red light, it'll go down to like 20 and it'll stay at 20. Doesn't go below that. The voltage, I'm not exactly sure how the our old XJ's gauge was, but I believe it should be around where it's at right now. This works for the cigarette lighter. The lights work as well. You guys can see the time right there on the clock. So you can hear the radio a little bit. AC works. That's a big plus for us. Now let me show you guys outside. So you guys can hear the engine. So it just sounds like the 4.0, you know how it should sound. A little bit of ticking, but nothing major. No knocks or anything. Then we checked the transmission oil and it looks super clean, so that's good. Engine oil was pretty sure was recently replaced, recently changed. You can hear the AC fan on. Let me turn that off. So we do have some plans already for this Jeep. Like I said, we want to replace the oil pan gasket, the rear main seal, possibly put a transmission cooler for the transmission so we could get the lines, you know, rerouted. Shocks, all four corners. The brakes I think are new, so we're gonna leave that alone. For the interior, you know, just get the little parts that it needs, replace that, maybe the seats and stuff. So this is our latest pickup. It's a sports Cherokee. Any questions, leave them in the comment section down below or send it to us on Instagram. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Yonke_OXC Films. I'll leave that in the description down below, and we'll catch you in the next one.